What's up, HSM? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jojo. I currently serve on the high school ministry staff at Arbor Road. And I know that for most of us, we are entering into a new and interesting season of life. But that also means that we're entering into new rhythms of life. And so some of us are so used to being out, being around people, being able to interact and hang out, and now we are kind of forced to be interacting through a screen. For me, these past 2 weeks have been very difficult, to say the least. I love spending time by myself, but at the same time, I need to be with people. So I can only spend so much time by myself before I erupt. And so I've been asking and praying to God, asking, God, how can I be with people? How can I serve people? So I've been reading God's Word and reading the book of Galatians. And yesterday in one of my classes over Zoom, I had to preach a sermon on Galatians 5. So Galatians 5, I want to read this to you guys. I felt so encouraged by God's word in this time because he calls us to love each other. This is Paul. He says, "For you were called to freedom, brothers. Only do not use your freedom as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love, serve one another." Or as the NIV says, serve one another humbly in love. For the whole law is fulfilled in one word. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. How can we love our neighbors during this social distancing time? Guys, yesterday I was able to chat with a few students as well as a few of our leaders over FaceTime. And I'm going to be honest, that was one of the most encouraging things, I think, for both sides, for me and for them. I was just checking in to see how people were doing because it's so easy to get stuck in our own isolation. And I don't think God calls us to get stuck by ourselves. God calls us to love people. He calls us to love our neighbors and to love each other. So I want to encourage you guys in this time, a simple phone call or a simple text or even FaceTime or Zoom, those little things are short ways and little ways of loving your neighbors. And if you want to go even a little further, you can go grocery shopping for someone. You can go run errands for someone. I know that a lot of us have elderly people living in our homes, or we have a lot of relatives that are in that age that is unsafe to be out. A way that you can love those people and serve those people is by grocery shopping, or even just saying, hey, I love you, and encouraging them. Guys, let's be encouraged this week, and let's continue to love one another just as God calls us to. Love you guys. I'll see you guys soon.